Hello and welcome or welcome back. My name is Selina and this is Bank of Me. And today we are going to do a tiny bit of savings. Money is a little bit tight at the moment, but I still want to put a little bit aside. I can't really save as much as I like at the moment. Ideally, I want to fund everything, of course, but we're dealing with a little bit of a lower budget at the moment. So I'm just going to do what I can. So what I'm starting with is what I've put aside for sinking funds this month. And you can see it's very little. I have 70 euros here. And I really need to think, okay, what's the priority this month? What can I do? And then I have a little bit of money set aside for my emergency savings. So let me start with the sinking funds. So my priorities really are my emergency fund, and I've split this into a month ahead, emergency fund, and all these little challenges to help me feel like, okay, I'm still making progress and I'm moving forward, instead of sometimes when the goal is too big, you're kind of thinking, oh, what's the point? I only have 10 euros. I only have a few euros. It doesn't matter. I might as well, relax, get myself a coffee, or, you would just spend it. And because you don't take it serious, right? It's not enough. So I really want to avoid it and really show as well that little amounts can make a big difference too. So what I will do today is, first of all, I'll go to my home binder. So as you know, if you've been here before, I bought a little DIY job cottage, and the house needs a lot of work, but I can only do it in little stages. What I want to fund today are just two sections. I'll get back to home maintenance probably in the next video and talk a bit more about that. You can see I have a binder here dedicated to the home. So I have home maintenance. This is for unexpected repairs and expenses, something you didn't plan for. So it's, in a way, it's an emergency fund for your home. Home renovations, which is something you're planning and saving for. And you can see there's nothing in here. Trees and hedges, and that's for planting trees, but that's also going to be for cutting trees. Because I have some old trees on my property that I need to get trimmed a little bit just to make them, a little bit safer. Laundry is for new washing and dryer, and then we have landscaping, gates and fences, polytunnel. All the other bits are not really a priority at the moment. So today, as I only have 70 euro, I'm going to put it into trees and hedges, because once autumn hits, I can get them trimmed. So I'd say probably October, November might be a good time. So I'm really trying to save it up as fast as I can, but I can only do what I can do as well, right? So 50 euros goes in here, trees and hedges. And then I have 20 left. So with the 20, I'm going to put them into laundry. Actually, I'd like to see how much I have there, because laundry is one of those things, washing machines are like 500 euros or whatever, depending on what you buy. And a dryer is not far off. So it's a big amount of money, big chunk of money. And I've only put away a little bit at a time because it's not a big priority right now. So let's see what I have there at the moment. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So I'm adding 20, so that's 100. So you see, I've only added, I think, 20 euro at a time, but it does add up. I have 100 here now. I know it's not going to get me a washing machine just yet, but if I just keep it up, don't dip into this, just keep building up. When it becomes more pressing to get one, at least there's some money there already, or ideally I can bulk it up a little bit, bump up the savings a little, and then I can get it sooner as well. So that's the home maintenance binder. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to put in here. Oh, that's the home binder. Unfortunately, I don't have anything to put in home maintenance. At the moment, what we have here is 500 in the bank, and then 1, 2, 3, so 800 in total. And I do have a goal of 3,000, and autumn is approaching, and in autumn, from my own experience, autumn and winter are the most expensive months, and things need servicing, things need replacing, all kinds of things can happen. So ideally I would like to have 3,000. So that's something I'm gonna work on in the next couple of months, really. September, October are going to be totally focused on this. I just can't this month because I have some other expenses pop up, as they do. So that's my home binder. So I'm going to put that aside. Then I have my savings. This is just from, grocery spending, or, filling the tank car with petrol, the change, So let's see what we have. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 euro and 20. So one of the savings challenges I'm prioritizing is my Save 1000 in 2025 challenge. And that's in my Back to the 80s binder, which I love. And it's so fun. It just makes me happy even to look at. Of course, it's not just for looking at, it's for putting money aside. So let's do that. So the 20 will go to the savings challenge here in the back. So I'm a little bit behind, but never mind. I need to fill in 2 of these columns every month. And you can see I'm only with this one, I'll be halfway through August, but August is already, poof, gone. So can't believe time flies. Really, it's already autumn. So 20. And I really will finish this year. That's it. I'm not going to drag it out into next year. 20 goes in here. And I really want to have this finished this year, by the end of the year. Maybe even sooner, but let's see. So that's that. I'm not going to put anything into the other challenges here. It's all really, this binder is really for the general emergency fund. So, but I also have my 1 month ahead fund, and I want to put a little bit of money aside there. So let's have a look. So I'm gonna swap this out and go for my 1 month ahead binder by Wallet Well. Very, very lovely binder. I don't know, it makes savings easier. I say this all the time, but it does, And just a reminder, 1 step at a time. So even if it's just, look, 10 euros, you think, why bother? But I do bother, and I will put money aside. So where do I want to do this? Ideally, I'd like to have halfway already. So mortgage, that's 30 each circle. Groceries is 15. I have bills. I put it into bills, 8 euros. Transport is 10. I could put it there. Phone is 3. So I think what I'll do is I can do 3, 6, 9, and at least fill 1 row. So 9. So this is 10. So I would take out 1 euro change. And just color this in. Lovely. So 3 circles. Yeah, so at least I have 1 row full. And the idea is, once I've done it once, once I've filled the 1 month ahead once, I can fill it again and again and again and again, and get as far ahead as I can. I know I used to have a really nice emergency fund, guys. It was like a year's worth of expenses. And the feeling you have when you have that in your, in your bank, or in your back, at your back or whatever, backing you up, is amazing. It's just so much more relaxed, and you live a little bit differently, because you're not worried, you're not bothered. You can handle anything really. If you don't like your job, you're not stressing about it. It's just, you have kind of a different mindset. And you can change jobs if you want without a big drama. It's not going to be an existential crisis, right? So I'd love to go back to that. But at the moment, we are at the 1 month ahead stage because renovating a house takes a lot of money. So that's the phone. So at least that's one row full. Good. And that here is just a buffer for the extras you never think about, and that's for the credit card. Not putting anything there at the moment. So yeah, transport needs something, and bills and groceries. Everything needs something. Anyway, that's it for today. Great. So I have €1 left. One measly euro, you think. But a euro is a euro, and I'm going to put that away now as well. So I think I'll just put it in my 80s binder. And usually, of course, you roll a dice or whatever, but I'm not going to roll a dice because I just have €1. I'm not going to scratch anything here either, even though they're so cute. But they could be more money than I have. So I'm going to just put it in here and just any 80s babies out there. Oh, it's sticking. It's sticking to it. Must be the printing. Any babies, 80s babies out here might probably remember her. Rainbow Bright. 80s toys were the best. So I put that in here, €1. Okay, and that's really it for this week. Let's see what I can come up with next week. And I'm going to talk a little bit about how to save money fast and how to prioritize things a bit more, and what my plan is, because I really need to get the home maintenance going. So I'll talk that in the next video. But meanwhile, have a great week. Happy savings. I hope you're all well. And let me know in the comments if you like to. What is your biggest goal right now, or what is the biggest bill you need to take care of, or what really would take a load off your mind if you had it? For me, it would be having 3K in my home maintenance. That would definitely be a lovely backup. So take care. Talk to you next week. Bye bye.